What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Mack, man. Welcome back to the channel. Now, look, man, I am in my field, bro. My eyes watered, man. What did I just read? Look, I had a feeling that they was going to try to do him like that. The fact that they all at the round table talking about they was going to have to use him for parts or a biological weapon, I'm like, nah. We not going to let this man go out like that, right? But another tidbit of information, the fact that they experimenting with kaiju to human tissue transplants. I'm like, okay, so that's a tidbit of information. They're going to try to make people on the defense force kaiju weapons. So I'm like, okay, I'll take that little bit of information. But I think that with them showing the father, which is Isao Shinomiya, the general, right? So with them showing him, I'm like, yeah, they're probably going to have the daughter that he saved. She'll probably vouch for him in person. He probably going to be like a hard ass or something and be like, nah, we're going to have to do X, Y, and Z. And then his daughter going to have to vouch for him personally. Because remember, the daughter is on Division 3. So that's what I think is going to happen with that. But they don't know what's going on. Like, as the issue is progression, I'm reading it, and the Mina come in, I'm like, he tried to say something to her, so you automatically feel bad for him. But then when Ichikawa was like, yeah, I have faith that you come back, I'm like, that's my man, bro. He keeping it 100 grand, man. Like, that's my bad. So then as soon as you get in there and she get to talking, I'm like, dang, she really about to go in. But then when she got to talking about, look, this is such a Kafka move, instantly, as soon as I read that, I was like, yes, right? So it's talking about they got the testimony, you can prove you're human, you can escape disposal. Talking about they're going to report the deeds as an officer, nobody on the team considers you a threat. I'm like, oh my goodness. Because it's super important for it to come from her, with her being the captain of Division 3. And she's like, I think, as far as the story is concerned right now, she is the strongest soldier that they have, period, in the defense force. It might be somebody stronger than her, but up until this point, she's the strongest. So the part that really got me was when he cut her off and he asked, could he strive for a place by her side? And when she said, sure, I'll be waiting, I'm like, dang, bro. Because as soon as you see the teardrop on his face, it's like, you feel that. You feel that. That is insane, man. But now they got him contained in the base. And then that's what the chapter, and I'm like, I'm glad that he got the response that he wanted from her. But at the same time, I'm kind of afraid of what's going to happen for him. Hopefully the daughter come through so she can try to keep him out or let them utilize him, you know, like treat him like just treat him like a weapon for the defense force. When Jones come up, then he can just freely transform and do his thing. Like, I think that's the best course of action. They should take that. I mean, that would make the most sense. Why would you not use a kaiju against kaijus? Especially when you got one on your side that's arguably one of the strongest ones up to date. It's like, man, I just hope that's the route they go. It should go that way. That's my prediction of it. But man, the 3 weeks that we had to wait for this chapter, it was worth it. It got the emotional response from me. I'll say that. It definitely got the emotional response that it was supposed to get. But man, and then we get another chapter in 6 days. Well, 7 days really. But yeah, because I know I'm reading it kind of late. Sorry about that. But yeah, 10 out of 10 chapter, man. Kaiju number 8, it just don't disappoint. But that's all I got for today's video. Make sure you say something down in the comments. Let me know what you think. If it really got an emotion out of you, which you was like, oh, it's okay. Pretty much your reaction. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you like it. And I will see y'all in the next video.